DNS protocols and exercises are a fantastic way to help someone regain a better sense of postural awareness or proprioceptive ability, as well as training some fundamental movement patterns and abilities that we first had to establish prior to being able to upright and walk. So this is something that's deeply rooted in something that's known as developmental kinesiology, or essentially the understanding of how we as infants develop the ability to first roll, turn, crawl, upright, walk, because essentially no one is teaching us how to do this. These motor abilities take time to express and mature as they're encrypted within our nervous system, and they will play out over those first several months and upwards of the first 3 years of life. And that said, what we're going to focus on in this exercise video is a position that correlates with the maturation of a 3-month-old in a prone position. What we're going to focus in on here is scapular stability, as well as the activation and strengthening of some musculature within our neck that's collectively known as our deep neck flexors. And those deep neck flexors are really important because as we either get sloppy with posture, whether it's just due to sitting too much or as we age, a common thing that we'll see is this forward head carriage. And this forward head carriage, an underlying cause of it is the weakness that develops within our deep neck flexors, which are here on the front side of the neck and are responsible for holding us in a relatively tucked position. So how we're going to set up this exercise, and from a very baseline perspective, begin to kind of regain some of those fundamental abilities that play into our posture and movement. We're going to lay prone or on our stomach, but we're going to have our elbows and forearms supporting us. So we'll be propped up, chest lifted. We're going to keep our rib cage lifted up into our shoulder blades. So we don't want to be collapsed down. We want to lift up. And in doing so, I'm not looking straight ahead and feeding into some of that dysfunction that would be considered the same as forward head carriage, but I want to maintain a tucked chin, and I want to feel as if my spine, my neck is lengthening. It's nice and long and light, almost as if someone has a piece of rope attached at the base of my neck here, and they're drawing me upward. Now from here, to create a little bit more sense of stability, especially for the shoulders, we can work some reaches where we would just reach straight forward, pull it back, reach straight forward, pull it back. And all we're trying to accomplish here is a sense of stability on, in this case, if I reach with my left hand, my right shoulder blade, and not collapsing down. I want to stay lifted up, and we can switch, and then just return back to basically what will be our home position. Now, while I'm here in this position, I also want to make sure my glutes, my hamstrings aren't contracting. I want my hips to be relatively relaxed. I want my core to be activated. I want to have a little bit of bracing going on, but a lot of the support is just coming again from the shoulders, lifting up in and maintaining that neutral spine, tucked chin position.